This October 2015, has been a hard month for us here in Death Valley. It's been unusually wet and stormy. It rained 2.7 inches in 5 hours here at Scotty's Castle at the official rain gauge, and the Weather Service believes that it rained 3.5 inches within a half mile of this location in this drainage. The engineers describe this as a probable maximum flood event. It's the largest that an engineer could picture could happen in this canyon. Just a flood of unimaginable proportions, and we are so lucky it happened at night when no one was here.
It's been 17 days since the flood tore through our canyon and just pretty much destroyed the grounds here. Did go through a couple of historic buildings, depositing mud up to 3 feet deep. So what you're seeing behind me right now is the 1914 Packard touring limousine that we have on exhibit. It was Albert Johnson's luxury vehicle. This was impacted by the flood. It was the most impacted historic object at Scotty's Castle. So water also came in through here, and you can see the staining from that water down here. Some of it may have intruded through the breaks, but it also came into the window on the other side, which is not broken. So we think there's a problem with the seal on these windows, and that is going to need to be repaired before this room can be considered suitable for museum objects. The flood created a great deal of moisture, and our lack of HVAC, because of our lack of water and electricity, has put these objects in jeopardy. High humidity can cause swelling and other sensitivities in historic objects, and because of this, we are intending on moving the entire collection, which means everything in these rooms, to an environmentally controlled storage facility where these objects can be maintained at a level that is appropriate and safe for museum collections until our utilities are restored and our buildings are rehabilitated to the point where we feel comfortable returning these objects.
It's now almost exactly 3 weeks since the flood happened, and when it happened, to me, the level of devastation, the amount of mud filling everything looked impossible to deal with. But an incident management team has come made up of members or of employees from various national parks that have experience handling major disasters, usually fires, although they've also dealt with disasters like Hurricane Sandy. And they were able to order resources, request resources from other parks, including 2 trail crews and a fire crew that are here right now. And they've been doing the shovel work, digging out the up to 4 feet of mud that's in 2 of the historic buildings here. That's almost entirely removed. And also trenching around the buildings up to 4 feet away from the buildings so that the heavy equipment, backhoes, things like that can work safely without damaging the historic structures, and they've made tremendous progress on that. This place is one of a kind, special. If you lose something like this, you never get it back. And it's very emotionally significant to many people that have been here, that have visited here over the years. And Scotty's Castle is closed now. It's too early to know what the reopening date will be, but it will reopen.